Hi, everybody. I know I didn't have it quite set up right. So, how's it going? Okay, and that's a lie. Mentally, I'm fine.
PR things, unless it went first through the Hillary Clinton campaign.
Yeah, I'm having parrots off. Made me wonder if this was going to start because I get my TV off the internet. Yeah, I know you don't know what I'm talking about. Mentally, I'm good. I'm tired. Emotionally tired. And physically tired. Can I say things were a little too rough last week. I'm happy it's a new week. I'm not going to allow any drama in my life this week. You come to my door with drama, you will be turned away immediately. I don't care what your situation is, because I don't need any more. I had my fill. I don't like drama in my life, and too many people brought it to my doorstep. It's like I have enough drama of my own. I don't need yours. That's plain and simple. And I don't have much drama. I just can't deal with that crap. I want things to be nice and calm and for nothing to be wrong. I want smooth sailing, even keel. A keel is a part of a boat, by the way, if you didn't know. When people say they have an even keel, it means a boat being not shifting one way or the other. Well, you probably already know that, but just I add. Yeah, it was nuts. And I'm also hurting like crazy because of it. My ankle, which for anybody who's looking in for the first time ever, might not know that my ankle is permanently broken. And Thursday and a little bit on Friday, I had to deal with an extremely drunk person to the point where he couldn't stand up right or walk right at all. And this person was a big 6'3" dude. And it did me some damage. Not that he didn't do anything to hurt me intentionally, or else I would have done something about it. But there are actually bruises around my ankle from where things shifted while I was making sure he didn't fall on my floor and fall off of my front porch, or not make sure he didn't fall down my stairs going up to the bathroom. It was just not cool. And now I'm hurting bad. So I've been trying to walk normal in front of people, but it's not normal. It hurts. It hurts bad. It hurts really bad. It'll get better, but right now it hurts. I don't want to walk anywhere. It's like I went shopping Well, went looking for stuff at the store earlier with a friend. We didn't find what we were looking for, but that's beside the point. And it's like I couldn't walk in that store. It's like I know stores are generally too big anyway for me to be walking, but it was so much worse than normal. I guess I just have to let it heal. I need to let myself heal back up from dealing with that stuff. Yeah, so my week last week was emotionally hard and physically hard, spiritually hard. It was just plain old darn hard. And echoes of last week are continuing. And it's just, yeah, that's the way it went. But I'm here. I'm alive. I'm doing fine. I'm wearing my colorful shirt. Yeah, my colorful shirt has black all in it. And what do you expect? Um, I actually have color in my wardrobe, which at one time was not a thing. Um, it used to be all black, everything black. Um, I had a therapist when I was like 19 who kept telling me I needed to wear color. I needed to wear color. And I went into his office wearing a white T-shirt with that said "Hugs Drugs" on the front. No, it was a white sweatshirt and flowered blue jeans, and yeah, and he said, "Awesome, you look great. How do you feel?" And I told her I feel like crap because I didn't feel like me, even though it was my pants and it was my shirt. It's like that shirt should have been worn with black pants, and now those pants should have been worn with a black shirt. It's like it wasn't me, and it's like people need to do what makes them happy, what makes them joyous, that makes them have energy. Mm, I want to see color. I do want to see color. I want to see it all over everything. That doesn't mean it has to be on me. Um, it doesn't. Um, a canvas isn't all colorful until you put something on it. And I think of my clothes as a canvas. Granted, a canvas painted black, but a canvas all the same. And it's like it's the beginning. Everything else is what's out there, and the beginning going out into all the color, and yeah, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I don't know if it does. I'm weird. What can you say? But yeah, so I'm not doing much of anything right now. Um, from yesterday, I still had another thing that was suggested for me to talk about, but it's not something I am an absolute expert on. And it's something that if I get it wrong, people will like give me crap. Um, I am not an expert on Norse mythology. Yes, I know who Thor is, and Thor is not a woman, no matter what Hollywood tells you. It's like it's wrong to change things like that. It's like Norse mythology is what it is. It's not just some story that you can change and manipulate how you want. It's history. And decisions were made having to do with what the mythos was. Um, people did their lives when it came to those mythologies. Warriors dreamed of being in Asgard one day, on the Rainbow Bridge and all of that. And Ragnarok was a real thing. So it's not stuff that you can change and manipulate. And yeah, that Thor thing pissed me off excuse the language, I apologize. It upset me when I found out that we're remaking Thor into a woman. It's like, that's just wrong. For one thing, they've already done story with Thor, and that doesn't make sense, but still. They did a story with Thor, and it was a man, so they've already done it. They can't redo it with a woman now. Thor is Thor. It reminds me, I know this is not necessarily a good analogy, but it is, well, analogy isn't the right word, but whatever. It reminds me of Starbuck from Battlestar Galactica. Starbuck was my favorite character. I thought Starbuck was the greatest thing ever when I was a kid. With his blonde hair and his cigars and his gambling and his carousing, but still being tough and getting the job done. It's like, yeah, Starbuck was awesome. And Apollo was kind of like boring, but Starbuck was awesome. Yeah, and they changed it to being a woman. There was no way she could be Starbuck. They eventually stopped using the name Starbuck and started using her other name. Like she had another name. I think it had to do with people like me who just didn't want to deal with that being Starbuck, because it wasn't. There was nothing about her that was Starbuck. She wasn't a hero. So yeah. There are all sorts of other things that have to do with Norse mythology that, like I said, I'm not an expert. But I did like Thor. And Thor was in my favorite book. My favorite book is called Long Dark Tea Time of the Soul. And Thor was a major character in it. Granted, he wasn't anything like the character from mythology, but they made him kind of stupid. But he was strong, and he was trying to do right in his way. He had a temper, and yeah, it was not a good thing. But a character like Thor should not be running around in modern England. Yeah, not a good idea. But that part isn't the reason why it's my favorite book. It's because it's about gods. And there was a theory in the book that I kind of agree with. To me, the world is all about energy and vibrations. Because that's what we are. That's what everything is. We're energy and vibrations. It's like when music is, you hear the vibrations, but they can measure like vibrations in cells and how and everything is just energy and vibration moving in their specific ways to make the appearance of people and metal and lights and a computer. Yeah, and in this book, it put forth the idea that people create gods. It had an alternate universe. And basically, if you it had the idea that we put our energy and thought into the belief of something. And if something um, occupies our thoughts enough, it creates it in this alternate universe. It creates the gods, that our energy does create the gods. Our belief creates it. The more people who believe something, the stronger that creation is, and the stronger it is. At the end of the book, it was kind of funny. The main character had a problem having to do with a refrigerator. And a fight with another person having to do with who cleans the refrigerator. And neither one of them were. But it consumes so much of their consciousness to the point where he even threw away the refrigerator rather than clean it. But at the end of the book, a refrigerator falls from the sky in this alternate universe where the gods are and where Asgard is. It falls from the sky and a new god comes out of the refrigerator, the refrigerator god. It would be a very weak one since there's only two people who are obsessing about the refrigerator. But yeah, I believe that we make them. We make our gods. If you put all of your energy into praising a god, it becomes real to you. And that means it becomes real. If you put all your energy into fearing an entity, it becomes real. Because you've put all your energy into it and you have created it. So is the devil real? Yes, people have created it. Are demons real? Yes, people have created it. Are the Norse gods real? Yes, people have created them. Are the gods that I believe in real? Yes. Me and a whole bunch of other druids and people who are Wiccan who call themselves Wiccan but don't realize that they're actually a form of druid. Yeah, um, we've all made them real by belief. I believe in the God of the sun and goddess of the moon and the god of the, the forest and the goddess of the water. And I believe in these things. And because of that, I make them real. And if I believe in myself in a positive way, I can make myself better. If I believe that I'm a piece of garbage, I can make myself be that. We have power. We have the power to transform. Do we want to transform into a negative way and be a creature of worry and doubt? Or do we want to transform ourselves into a strong being that can do, that can do, that can be what they want to be? I'd rather put my energy into that. I wish somebody was here. Nobody's here live. I'm getting a few people coming after the fact. Nobody seems to be coming live, except for like one day, and it was awesome. I really wish y'all would come live. It's 10 o'clock every night. I'm doing this. So it's not like you can't plan for it. 10 o'clock at YouTube. Come to my channel. If you subscribe, which you need to subscribe, every human being who looks at this needs to subscribe, because I am going to be getting my other videos going, and they'd already be going if it wasn't for how insane my week was last week. That pissed me off. Excuse the language again. But that really upset me. The fact that it interfered with things I needed to do. It's like, I've got stuff to do every day. It's like people think that because I'm home, I'm not doing anything. It's not true. It's like I'm writing, I'm doing things. Just because you see the little thing saying on Facebook saying that I'm online, that doesn't mean I'm on Facebook. It means I haven't turned it off and that I'm doing something else, that I'm not on Facebook. But people believe what they want to believe. And I can't change that. But it's like what I was saying is I'm going to be getting those things going because I'm going to be starting to get rude. If people are doing the things I need to do and bothering me while I'm doing the stuff I need to do, I'm going to start getting rude because I need to. But I'm serious. Subscribe and click the little bell, and it'll remind you that you should be like going to my live thing every night at 10 o'clock, my live blog. And it'll tell you when I get my other videos going, which I'm getting them going. Tomorrow when there's good natural light, because that's what I need is good natural light. Do not have without the with artificial light, there was too much reflection on the cards, and we couldn't really see them. So I need to do it when there's a good light, good natural light, sitting on my couch with the camera tilted down to see what needs to be seen on the table. That's what I need from the opposite side. And I'm going to do it from the perspective of the person watching and not from my perspective, which I would normally do it from mine. Um, but that's what I'm going to do. What can I say more? I don't know. Like I said, I'm hurting. It's been a long week. My leg hurts. Nothing seems to be helping it. Um, so I guess just time will have to help it. Which actually is a kind of a good thing. Anybody asks me to do anything, I can say, no, I'm not walking today, and just keep doing what I'm doing. That might be a good idea. Why? No, I can't walk right now because I need to heal. And just do everything I need to do. Yes, I'm still smoking. As I said, I'm going to smoke through tonight, and then I'm going to go with my vape. I've been smoking less. Isn't that a good thing? I know. But that means I still have cigarettes left. I should only have like one or two left, and look, it's like most of the pack. As soon as these are gone, which they should be almost gone right now, and they aren't. Which I shouldn't be complaining about that now, should I? But yeah, when these are gone, I'm going to be going back to the vape with the stronger juice, and then smoking. I know I've said this so many times that I'm going to stop and that it's my last pack. And I've said it way too many times for anybody to believe me. But that is the plan. Yeah. So, but I've been smoking a heck of a lot less. Um, it's actually not tasting as good as it did. Maybe it's because the vape juice tastes so much better. A possibility. But I'm gonna turn this off because I have to sit up straight and my back's hurting. Yeah, it's a real. It's like, yeah, I know I'm always like complaining about it being painful and everything. But right now I've done everything I can do to make the pain go away, and it's still so excruciating it isn't even funny. I definitely did some damage um, trying to make it so a 6'3" man didn't destroy my house by accident. Yeah, he wasn't being violent or anything. He was just being too big to be worse than a toddler. So I'm going to turn this off, and I hope you all have an awesome week since it's Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday. Sunday the 8th. And enjoy.